Sagittarius, happy day, bookies. Um, Moving forward, Friday will be your day to get your individual weekly jazz from me. I still read for you guys for Messy Monday, but I gotta start giving y'all days because there's a lot of y'all, and I want to keep showing up effectively and on time. So today, Sagittarius, we are taking a look to see what's in store for you with your career, your money. I'm going to utilize my skills as a business consultant and a career coach today, in addition to my skills as a tarot reader, to give y'all some good old money guidance. Okay, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right, all right, all right. Hmm. Okay, that's it. Now at the bottom slash top of the deck is a burnout warning: exhaustion, lacking work-life balance, prioritizing self or business. So for those of you who like you have some projects outside of working your regular hourly or salary job, um, and you're not quite like pouring the same amount of time and energy into your personal stuff as you are pouring into your work life, you definitely do need to really kind of reflect on how you are balancing things out in your life over the course of the next 2 to 3 weeks, okay? Always, but especially over the course of the next 2 to 3 weeks. Sagittarius, for some of you, things may be a little bit delayed over the course of the next 2 to 3 weeks, but do know that clarity is coming. For those of you where you're trying to figure out how to increase the amount of money you make, how to increase the amount of sales, just how to increase things or change the reality of like your career or of your finances at this time, definitely do be patient and know that that clarity is going to soon come in for you. Okay, I'm never going to stop telling you all that there are an abundance of free resources for how to grow in your business, for how to grow in your career. um Source knows. Source, listen, I'll be doing these readings for y'all, and Source will ride my ass too. I'm also Sagittarius rising, but um, lots of free resources. There are lots of people who are experts in career growth and development, and experts in different areas of business management and things like that. And so it's important for you to get assistance from others where needed. I, as a professional who is an expert in many areas, also will reach out for assistance from people who are more expert at certain things when I need assistance and guidance, right? Also, to remember that over the course of the next couple of weeks, while you wait for things to work out, pan out, and for clarity to come about what needs to end and what you need to do next to move toward happiness, fulfillment, joy, and all the things, to remember to find something every single day to be grateful for. And with this kind of like works with clearing your mind and allowing things to flow a little more easily, because you're not exerting a lot of like time and mental energy into hating your life. So the next time you find yourself, Sagittarius, oh my god, I hate this job, or I don't have enough money, or I don't know how I'm supposed to da 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 da, you can have that thought. But as soon as that thought has passed, I want you to find something to be grateful for. um I don't know, what can I say, shifting and like transitioning from working a full-time corporate job in addition to running my businesses in July, at the beginning of July, and then losing that job and having to rely solely on my husband, who of course works and run businesses, but also like sole business income. It was a bit of an adjustment for me over the course of July. And so I was able to pay a bill that I didn't think I was going to be able to pay. I thought I would have to make my husband pay it. And I was able to take, business proceeds and things like that to pay the bill. But it also kind of put me in that red zone for finances, just for what I had left in my business accounts. And with that, instead of, oh my fucking God, what am I gonna do? And da 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 da, I was just really, really excited and expressing that excitement that I had the money to begin with to pay the bill. And like that, everything I spent on the bill, was immediately back in my account, not like in 5 minutes, but over the course of the next 5 days. And it really didn't take 5 days, y'all. It really took like 5 hours. But that's besides the point. Don't have unreal, and there's no such thing as like really an unrealistic expectation. But also, just because something worked out for me in 5 hours doesn't mean that it also has to work out for you in 5 days. It could work out for you in 5 weeks. It could work out for you in 5 months. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, don't look at what's going on for others and use that as a unit of measurement for how good your life is or what there is for you to be grateful for. Okay, because what I will tell you, Sagittarius, and you guys didn't pull out an abundance of shit. What are the dominant emotions that run your life? We'll pull that card because it shot. um you guys didn't have like an abundance of career advice that came out for you when I was pulling your career cards. And so definitely just do be open and flexible. You know what you are trying to work out, and for some of you, you still have no idea what to do, where to go, or any of that. But I'm telling you, the clarity is going to come in. And while you wait, just do be grateful. Try not to be ornery or upset, especially not angry at your spirit team or hollering that source or the ancestors or the angels that they don't give a fuck about you. Say have not. They're working on it. Just know that the like what you're waiting for, one, it requires you to close out some cycles, close out some mindsets, close out some things, right? And okay, then close out some things that are kind of presenting as barriers for you to move on to the next area in your life. And for a lot of you, it's your emotional response to things. So this message of concern card, we're actually going to pull another card. Am I communicating my needs? What are the dominant emotions that run my life? What are you needing right now that you haven't communicated? What are you afraid of? And is it possible that what you are fearing is not true? And, with that, Sagittarius, I'm going to circle back to what I was saying about communicating with Source or God or your spirit team or Jesus. Whatever term you use, if you've been here before, I respect it. And if you're new, I respect whatever you believe in or whoever you call on that makes you feel closer to your creator or closer to the mystic divine. I like that. I love that for you, friend, because I got my own terms and beliefs and things like that, and it works for me. And if it works for you, it works for you. But when you are praying or manifesting or journaling or chanting or meditating and things like that, you want to make sure, Sagittarius, that you're being very clear and open and transparent with your spirit team. You don't just want to say, I need a new job, or I need this to shift, or I need that to shift. The other day, I was working through a prayer, and that prayer was as elaborate as, Dear God, I need this to happen, and I am praying and like asking to be aligned with the resources or the clarity or the guidance or the people that are going to be able to help me to make this happen and that happen and that happen and that happen and that happen. And it was about distribution centers and blah 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 blah, where you are letting your team know what you need, and so they're able to not just come in and give you a job that only pays 30 cents more than the last one that you had with equal amounts of stress, but exactly what you're asking for. Okay. What are my needs? Am I saying no and yes enough based on my desires? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter, or do I share them with others? Do I ask for what I want? When communicating my needs, what am I resisting, with whom, and what do I need in order to feel safe enough to express my needs? For those of you where you are presently working in like a corporate job, it's important for you to go to HR or go to management about any of these like types of concerns, especially things where the day-to-day stress or the day-to-day toxicity in the environment that you're experiencing, it kind of makes you want to quit, or it makes you feel like you need to give up. Someone needs to know about that so that they can make adjustments on your behalf for it to look the way that you want to look, or let you know they ain't gonna do that so you can sue them. Keep your proof, keep your paper trail. or just let you know that that's not something that they can accommodate. So you know you need to be looking for a new job, right? And for those of you where, like I said, this is in your business, who are you communicating your needs to? And if your answer is nobody, then baby, you need to find somebody who can support you. Okay. Um, and then what are the dominant emotions that run my life? How do you feel your day? Stress or joy? Trust or anger? Anxiety or peace? We have only today, right now, the journey, no goals, no destination will bring us the feelings we seek. But when we begin feeling every day with that which we value most, we will attract more of it. This is fulfillment. Lean into what you want to feel and adjust your life, your values, and your expectations to match your desires. What do you want to feel? And are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? There's nothing that you need to necessarily conquer. I mean, I'm not, fuck that, because I could have a whole nother conversation with y'all about that, but that is not what we're supposed to be doing right now. This message of concern is about how you are applying action to your life, the way that you believe in yourself, and the way that you are consulting your spirit team. It's as simple as that. Like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, come back. Today's Friday. The week's pretty much over. We got more shit that we're doing next week. Come back on Monday for Messy Monday, of course. Watch some of your old things. Whatever. Link in bio to book a reading, to book a life coaching session. Whatever. Love you. Bye.